your boy Codex here with Don't Flop Oz 24 Moons. Much love for holding it down. Grilly, bro.
Shout outs to our sponsors, VC Clothing, Concrete Jungle Trading, Kimura Liqueur, as well as Oz Hip Hop Shop.
Yeah, bro.
You guys ready to battle or what? On my right, all the way from Adelaide, introduce yourself, brother.
Dunks, Charlie Gang, Melbourne, what's up?
And on my left, all the way from Queensland, we've got Boss Baker. Give it up.
Done the flip. Boss Baker's gonna go first whenever you're ready, homie.
Yo, what the fuck's up, Melbourne? Make some noise! Yo! Now, I've been quiet for a sec, but Boss Baker is back. Getting predictable, rock, scissors, and paper is flat. We're cycling schemes with you so we can savor the fact that we've been running around in circles setting dates for this match. My luck's been crazy, in fact, so I've been waiting to snap. Talk shit and your gums will bleed like you were playing the sax. Fuck up the blue steel poster boy face that you packed in the days that you rapped for decoy and was mates with the twat. Yo, because every line you've ever battled with or laid in a track is about as worthless as the mics you fucking say that you rack. And I didn't really just come here to fucking flame you for that, so you're about to get this work and Chris can pay for the tax. Yo, because for my first ever Don't Flop Australian match, I don't care about internationals, let's save him some cash. Yo, instead of paying for a flight and then a place he can crash, I'll take the closest fucking copy of Archaic we have. Now you're on Don't Flop, but only because we gave you some slack for the unsuccessful attempts with them Canadian lads. So I've studied your tapes and figured out your favourite attack, so let's save all the crap and get this out the way from the bat. You turned Australia to a zone where people hoped to fly for free, battled Ronan only won because he had no inspired schemes, lost your title to Shazam and all the boasting rights with leagues, but bro, I'm glad I came to hear the fucking jokes you write for me. No. Verse done as he's like, I'm gonna freestyle. No, man, I got some lines for you. Punch him up another level, cunt. What are you trying to prove? You went from Rome to Zam to Dunners, then got bodied by the dude, and now you're finally battling me. Fucking what a climb for you. Two more bars. Yo, this dude thinks he's Mr. Big like he's slanging that raw piff. There's some shit up on your lip. I ain't dragging on your split. Fuck a king hit. I'll leave you flat on the floor with a fucking hammer smash face on some Cannibal Corpse shit. No, I've been losing faith because you and your mates been truly raised in doubt. I live in Melbourne now, but you embody the true Australian South. How about you give your mates some water and let them lubricate their mouth before they turn the cameras on to watch them chew their faces out? Because I remember when you said you had to rack your first mic, but that isn't how you make a fucking battle verse tight. If you're racking shit instead of paying the cash preferred price, that just tells us all how much your fucking talent's worth. Time. Give it up! Melbourne, you with me or what? Make some fucking noise. It's Mr. Force the fuck out of some irrelevant multis. Boss Baker, the big BB double B. Quit playing. They more like double Ds. But for real, you must be one of those type of genius cats, because you're 4 battles deep in the game with 10 chokes, and I helped put the scene on the map. And now you're up here with me. What's the reason for that? I'm gonna call you Stephen Avery, because in many people's eyes, you don't deserve to be where you're at. Let me get something out of the way, though. There's no beat when we battling. So why you rapping like there's a beat when we battling? You're like, I'm a savage and I rip when I'm rapping it like this. These amateurs my diss, can fathom what I spit. So ravenous I get and these patterns and I hit. Boss, stop. It's actually quite shit. But he keep flowing, heat going, running to death. And by the time the punch come, he run out of breath. My 16s make 16-year-old kids leak piss and split seams, and it seems you out of your league, son. Fleshies and ripped jeans like some sick teen who just discovered death metal and Jim Beam. Lost every battle I seen you do. Beat me? Bitch dream. Now you're up Shit's Creek. Watch his pip squeak, kid keep getting played. How can he have the title of a boss with such a piss weak resume? It goes loss, loss, choke, then loss, loss, choke and win, then loss, 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 while we all lost hope for him. I almost stepped in at one point. Tried coaching him, jeans so tight, I'm thinking, that's what's choking him. It's funny how you come crawling back. Now it's Don't Flop and the crew's here, but flop's the only fucking thing you've done the past few years. Give it up! keep making some noise, guys. No, I'm in a tireless clutch when it comes to writing this stuff. Why would I bother when I haven't been inspired enough? I quit battling almost a year ago, just shy of a month, and battling you still counts as being in retirement, cunt. Because they tell me Dunk's from the street and that he's tougher to beat, but the only battles that he's won is when they judge from his piece. He's like fuck the police, but plays duck with the geese till he ends up like Machines Misses getting punched in the teeth. So come to Melbourne, get to talking to Lee. Start walking the streets and you'll get rushed like an endorphin release, and then discovered by some South Australian border police, facing down inside of a box and get reported deceased. Fuck the battle rap lines. You want to scrapple, that's fine. My hands are meek, mill diss is how I back-to-back mine. Rap for that shine and get smacked for whack rhymes. Get your bars over jokes and get stabbed by Matt Klein. Because the only time your baker flips even have got substance is from leaving hot buns from just feeding you cross punches till you're begging me to stop because your teeth have just got muttered. Too much sweet chin music from eating them hot lunches. And speaking of the knuckles, you can cop a sanger. Muzzle tub, because archaic is your doppelganger. Bro, I can't even front because your doppelganger is dope, and so maybe you can have doppel dates, properly making quotes. Maybe he can assist you with knots that you make with ropes and then ties around like a scarf till he drops you and makes you choke. Slash with the mask, I'll leave you ravaged with scars. Fuck doing heaps of research on your talentless bars, but I'll have you chilling up with David in the masses of stars because I know you're not really Jewish, but for this battle you are. If someone told me you had fucking cancer, I'd laugh. That'd be... That'd be funnier to me than if you got slapped with a charge for a weapon used for assault I went and stashed in your car and then told the kid about it just so he could rat on your ass. So let's get to work and chop this fable. Let's just put this on the table and get some feelers out there so we can see this like an optic cable. Do you have ambitions, Dunks, to get yourself a proper label? Then spin your fucking life around and change your name to Dr. Dreidel. Time. Give it up! Yeah! You with me? I haven't been in Melbourne in a minute. A good chance to do some CD flings. If I say it, I mean it. Don't make me repeat things. It's all love in hip-hop till they see me swing and give him the blues if they ever say that BB King. Speaking of kings, I already beat yours. Gave LJ a hiding, so technically, I'm a champion of a league that you struggle to survive in. And that's because you're getting all flustered when it's hands on. Deep throat and bitch always gets to choking when the cam's on. So I never watch your battles. You ain't no big cuz fan, you're more like jumping in a mosh pit. A Slipknot fan, I'm feeling ripped off, pissed off, like ticked off, man. A pair of aviators and a nightstick wouldn't make you big boss, man. This little boy's still trying to find Nemo. We go hard in the paint without a free throw. Young man don't mind getting his hands dirty when he needs dough. Nah, for real, he's a baker. Legit has his hands dirty when he needs dough. But you ain't dope, fella. White boy with tats, yeah, you so yellow. This battle does nothing for me, everything for you, Jake. I'm known better. I can steal a show better, flow better, go toe-to-toe better. We can have a cookout on a Sunday and I'll make a fucking roast better. Raise a toast better, kick, push and probably coast better. I could take Kodak spot on the night and probably host better. That's why the crowd on my side, little man, I'm a go-getter and they see through your image more than Tupac at Coachella. So man up, stand up, quit with all that mean mugging. Quit them forced multi-syllables and spit a rap that fucking means something. Don't let your confidence get in the way. I ain't the one you want to go trying, cause I could have his career hanging from one line like his clothes drying. Let's get it.
Let's go! Third on plus Baker.
Alright, now people try to ask me why I want to leave these fucking battle leagues. How about the integrity of half of the fucking battle scene? Here's a little memory that's got me roasted as ever. Remember when Greeley said Kodak's fucking throat should get severed? Well, I'm glad they took all the fucking appropriate measures to be standing beside each other fucking hosting together. Ooh, that's a crazy line to make sure all the heads are talking. How the fuck are you gonna slit the throat of a cunt who looks like Dexter Morgan? But bro, I'd rather lose my mind inside the grip of fiend addiction than devote myself to battle rap where half the scene is snitching. And you cunts would all be tripping trying to think that he's different. You should have got a pack of gum for all the nicotine you've bitten. Dunks, you need to face the facts. Everything you say is whack. Bite another Jagger line, I'll take your pad and paint it black. Yo. Come on, guys, nothing seriously. Some more Rolling Stones, yo. But if you really didn't bite his rhymes, then why don't they sound different then? You've permanently marked yourself for trying to write with Nico's pen. Nicotine's a legend here, you stupid fucking douchebag. Instead of biting Jagger lines, how about you write some new raps? I also like boom bap, but move back, you're too whack. I don't need to cop some dunks and a fucking new hat to prove that. So we should give props to this dude like he's making monstrous loot. He's embarrassing himself and I've been watching it too. Don't ask us from reaching out at how I got to LaProof, just be tactical instead of making all these obvious moves. Because what's the point of trying to strategize and body some dude who's a cocky recluse and softer than a body masseuse who bought the art of war from a Target store to stop and peruse all the policies used to diss a fucking hobby we do. How about you teach me how to be as fucking cocky as you, because I honestly do believe I fucking got it confused why you don't take the fucking battle once the offer's produced, but once you finish writing rounds and having polished and tuned. So quit being a fucking diva cunt, too snobby to choose when to set a date for a battle that you'll probably lose. And thank fuck Dunner's covered his album from Vanguard, because I didn't even take it out of the packet, and that's hard. All the work you put into getting the fans asked, and I just use a fucking cunt just to balance my jack glass. You got views and you talk shit, you used to perform and made a CD with some cash you could have used for a mortgage to get huge and enormous to fucking stupid proportions, but I got one prop to give. It's fucking super absorbent. Or Hockaloogie on your demo, it's as simple as that. The first time a decent rapper ever spit on your tracks. Yo. And why is Luke trying to sell his fucked up love songs at battle rap events where the cunts love punch-ons? Wonder you should gank him for this dumb cunt's lunch, Dosh. Because he just got dunked on! Time! Give it up! So good. Round three, and it's over. Get your phone out, tweet you lost. If you think otherwise, that's a crock of shit like some cheap Lacoste. Words are weapons. I keep mine inside a sneaker box. I'm treating this like a video game and I ain't stopping till I beat the boss. I just battled Dunners, one of the best in Australia. So my place in the top 5 is made and now I'm battling him who wouldn't even be top 5 on his stage. This is Steph Curry next to Stephanie Rice, Mike Tyson in '88 against Kimbo Slice. This is a Skrillex beat with singing from Posh Spice to a Dilla throwback with a verse from Sean Price. This is a pair of Jordan 5s next to some muddy Reeboks. The moral of the story is you're out your fucking league, boss. 10 plus years in the game and I'm still kicking it now. Wear my stripes on my sleeve. He can barely get 2 on a tee. Doesn't get it now, but he'll figure it out. And how you call yourself a boss? You're living on the street with no job. How'd that ego hit you? Your ancestors never threw in the towel like you doing now. The scene don't miss you. Why don't you stand up like a man, like your grandpop and your dad? They never seen those issues. So I guess the point that I come is that in more ways than one, your jeans don't fit you. And while we on that homeless tip, I wrote this verse on my balcony with a beer, like life's good. You wrote yours on a park bench, like damn, this is some nice wood. Queen, Swanston, Chapel, Lygon. I know you all like, Dunk's bugging. He ain't even speaking right. Nah, I'm just rattling off a bunch of Melbourne streets this homeless motherfucker might sleep tonight. I didn't hear that. Well, boss, that's it.
Give it up, everybody!
That's sick, man. That was dope, bro.
Make some noise for you.
I'm trying to take it back the way that it used to be. I did it for the love, now I hate this shit truthfully. So I asked, what would James say and think? Maybe all my passion died the same day as him. Or maybe that Hennessy got the best of me. Fucked up, that Hennessy got the best of me. Punch drunk, that Hennessy got the best of me. Shit, maybe I oughta let it be.
Last time that I trust a bitch, the last time that I love a bitch, whoa. Last time that I trust a bitch, the last time that I love a bitch, whoa. You call yourself a dreamer, put your drink in the sky. Let's have a toast to believers who be living their life. I said.
Amateur time is over, I ain't got no time for talking. Fuck a Skype limit, I'm high off a life and I'm in orbit. Man, I'ma rock the damn planet like I'm Dr. Manhattan. And I'm chopping plant matter while in Rotterdam, wrapping up a proper gram, ashing in your shoddy bandwagon when I stop and ransack it. Booking shows at the Buckingham Palace, all my gigs are Mega Man, like I bust a hand cannonball and hardcore is